See, that's another play. This play right here is another exception to the rule. Because what you'll see here,
Stewart now with 7 carries for 7 yards in the game.
see now this next play is another play that's that I would call the exception that proves the rule. Because in basic football strategy, another thing that you can do when the other team has a tough pass rush is you run draw plays. And the reason you run draw plays is because the quarterback sets up as if he's going to pass. The defense rushes in thinking they got to get to him. And then you just hand the ball off. And the blockers can make a little hole. And it's really effective at slowing down the pass rush. Now, with this play that you're going to run, you're going to see the Panthers run, it's not a classic draw play. But you'll see that the effect of it is of a draw play. It's just instead of making it look like they're going to pass and hand it off, they make it look like they're going to do a reverse and then hand off up the middle. And you can see Denver's defense, they're nothing special. No matter what they're saying about their stats and all this nonsense, they did it against, what, Kansas City, the Raiders, and San Diego. Okay, that's how they pile up their stats, is against basically 3 lousy teams. Well, 2 lousy teams. Kansas City wasn't lousy this year. My bad, they usually are. But anyway, just watch this play. But see, even that play, I would call kind of a dumb play for Carolina to be doing when they need a touchdown to get the lead. There's like, there just seems to be no urgency from Carolina in the sense that, wow, look how close we are. We need a touchdown. Let's get it. They're not running touchdown plays. They ran that crossing pattern that got them down this deep. That was a touchdown play. Ginn ran it out of bounds. But they're taking, I mean, have you noticed in this game, they take no strikes at the end zone. They got the fastest man maybe in the NFL. They got the NFL MVP quarterback. And yet, they never just throw a deep pass to make that's what you do in football. You throw deep passes even if you don't think they'll work, just to make the defense worry about it. It makes them back off. And they've got Talik backed off 10 yards off their receivers. He's prime set up for for a streak pattern where I forget what they call it. It's where the receiver goes down the field, then he'll just fake a little bit to the left, and then he'll continue straight up the field and just run straight by the defender. Carolina never takes any strikes at the end zone in this whole game. Now, there's another play I can't say I've ever heard of. So they're giving Carolina the first down. But they're still moving them back like 15 yards. I mean, do you realize that what this did was this penalty that it pushes them out of field goal range. They were in easy chip shot field goal range after that run, but they give them a first down for the run, but then they push them back 15 yards, which basically puts them out of field goal range. Way to go, NFL. What? There's the push. Let's try and see that again. The other problem there is in the NFL is how sissy it has become. I mean, I've watched this replay of this penalty that's being called as a personal foul, and I saw it over and over again, but I had no idea that that was a penalty. Because he just pushes him a little bit, and he falls down. But in the pansy NFL nowadays, it's a penalty worth 15 yards in the Super Bowl. Let's see it. I'll help you see it. Now, keep in mind, it's number 70. Okay, it's number 70. It's this guy here. And I have to admit, when they were like talking about there being a penalty here, I was looking real close, and I seen this over and over again. But I like I said, I had no idea that was the penalty they just called. No idea whatsoever. Let's see what it was. These are football players. Okay, he's down right now. I guess the whistle's blown. But this is what they call a penalty in the pansy NFL nowadays. See that? He pushed him down. And look where the Panthers got the ball now. Way back at the 40. So they're completely out of field goal range now, thanks to the refs. I mean, from there it would be a 57-yard field goal. Ridiculous. I mean, that's where we've reached in this NFL. Yeah, look at did you notice that number 90 who got pushed down stood up like he wasn't even mad about it? Pushing and shoving in a professional football game. Oh my God. Now, Panthers have the ball right now at the 40-yard line, which puts them in it would be a 57-yard field goal from here. The ball should be all the way up here where the field goal would be a 42-yarder. They'd be in field goal range. Okay? That was the purpose of that penalty. The NFL referees put them out of field goal range because Denver sucks so bad that they can't allow Carolina to even get a field goal. Because there's no guarantee that Peyton Manning can walk down this football field without falling over. So they got to do everything for him. And that's what this is all about, is the NFL's Peyton Manning storyline. Ridiculous. Watch this play. Okay? Now, you're Carolina Panthers. You're 6 points behind in the Super Bowl. You're this close. You should be a little bit mad that the referees just gave you a stupid penalty. You still got this guy here, Talik, playing way off your fastest receiver. He could probably run right by him right here. Nobody's out here, and Cam could hit him no problem. for a touchdown. But watch what we do. What play do you think might be called? I mean, look at this. Look how far back he is. He is so afraid of this guy's speed. Maybe Talik didn't get the word that the Panthers were going to throw the Super Bowl to him. Because he's respecting his speed. I understand why he's doing that. But the point is, when in professional football, any football, when the defense is giving you 10 yards, you go out here and you take 5 or 6 and get the catch right here quickly. This should be an audible. This should be an audible from Cam that Ginn should go right here. Right out here and catch. Right out here and catch. Right out here and catch until either they double team him or this guy moves up and gets in bump and run. Because this is free yardage right here. This is what professional football teams practice, is exploiting this. And look what you got, Denver. You got, what, 6 guys right here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? Oh, maybe there's only 5 here. Okay, there's 5 here, but look how far even he's off of this guy here. Let's see what happens. Look, he's open. He's backing up even further. But because of Shula, the offense coordinator, calling the same stupid play over and over again, and Cam not calling an audible, this is the play you get. Not even a 1 yard, a half a yard gain, maybe. Usually it's ended up in a half a yard loss.
What you heard from them, Evan. Well, Jim, Phil, you mentioned that extended halftime. I checked in with the Panthers. They did not change their routine.
Yeah, Jim, in the halftime, they didn't change their routine at all. So, in other words, no news, right? But you're going to report it like you got news.
In terms of halftime,
Now, look at Ron Rivera. Same dead-eye look he's had the whole game. Does he even look like he cares what's happening out there?
that extended time. Now, Cam Newton, we saw him under duress in that first half. Looked a bit exhausted, maybe a bit banged up.
I got to turn off this moron. That was not interesting, and that was not a good job, Evan. Second and 9. Let's see what play they do here. Now, this is second and 9. Watch the play that the Panthers